In 3, 2, 1, we should be live.
Oh, I need to get something.
Hello, everyone, and I am Nancy, and she's going to get something. Anastasia will be right back. And welcome to the channel. Hi, Mama. How are you? Whew, goodness, trying to sit there and get things prepped before, as sometimes I feel like the one around with my head chopped off. They say the chicken and they chop the head off. They run around a little bit. Yeah. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Whew, what a morning. Alrighty. So we are making pumpkin bread. That's the first thing we're making. And we'll put my phone on vibrate. Hi, Andrea. How you doing? I say, hi, Keith. Cruising with Keith is here.
Look at me.
So you start off.
I only had one, and it's an earring.
But
when I find the other one, I'll tell Mom to make them into earrings for me.
Hey, Rebecca. So this recipe is from All Recipes. It was just a little quick and simple one. I probably have one in my notes and everything. And I'm just like, last night was,
I'm adding more cloves.
You are? Well, that'd be really strong. So
what about some more ginger?
More ginger would be good for you. So it's All Recipes. For some reason it says Sally's Baking Recipe. So I guess that's where they got it from. It's 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of ground, 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 large eggs at room temperature, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 cup of packed light or dark brown sugar, and 1 1/2 cups of pumpkin. So I am quite sure, even with this recipe, you can change out the sugar to your substitute sugar. I would. I just didn't do it this morning because I was like, I forgot. I was like, trying to get things done. We got clothes in the wash and the dishwasher finished and trying to, you know what it means. So I did not change out the sugar, but I'm quite sure you can. Hey, DJ, how you doing? Hey, Beverly. Let's see. And Peter is here and Karen Evans. Oh, that's so much fun. Oh, all right, I'll talk about that in a minute. Squirrel moment. So then you have 1 1/2 cups of pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, or whatever oil you use. This uses 1/4 cup of orange juice, and she puts chocolate chips in it. I don't think we'll put the chocolate chips in it this time. We'll leave those for another time to do something else with. So, oh my goodness. If y'all did not, so Mona did what? Me and Dee with Dee's Crafting Corner is having a Zoom meeting once a month. It's going to be the first Saturday of the month. This month it wasn't because last Saturday was a weekend holiday, so we kind of just, people be away and had other plans and everything. So we did Zoom. I still got to work on this computer. I think I need Ethernet cord. But anyway, we had the best time just chatting and having fun. I made dairy-free caramel sauce. So there could be a video about that coming soon. And I still have some. Actually, it's darker because I added chocolate syrup to it. I was experimenting. It is good. I put it in my coffee and I was like, oh yeah, we're definitely going to sit there and make more and put it in the fridge and have it for whenever. So we've got the dry ingredients. We've already done the cloves, the ginger. We had the baking soda and the nutmeg, and we put the eggs and the brown sugar and the sugar already in the bowl. because I was like, we can get some because it cooks for 60 minutes. Okie dokie. So we need 1.5 cups of pumpkin, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I don't know about this orange juice. Watch out.
I'm trying.
So I'm just going to use olive oil. So what'd you do with the green measuring cup, honey?
What measuring cup?
The one you used to measure the sugar with.
What sugar?
Oh my goodness, you and you're playing around. So here we go. Don't eat that raw.
Eat it.
So let me see.
It's a lot of oil.
Yeah, what it is. Say who's all in the chat.
Everybody. Hi, my favorite egg keeper.
So 1/2 cup of, I'm just going to use olive oil. Oh yeah, and as this is baking, I'll give y'all some updates. And there's the oil. Hi. Do you want orange juice in this? Would you like to put orange juice in this?
Yeah, sure.
You can get the orange juice out of the fridge. And then we need 1.5 cups of pumpkin. And I've already sprayed the use my pen, but I sprayed this already.
How much?
It says 1/4 cup of orange juice. So you can use that. All right. And I'm sure you can leave that out because I know there are people who are diabetic and everything. So I just picked the recipe because I was like, let's just go.
I'm getting me some tea. You sure you don't want me to put tea in it?
I am sure.
Okay.
So we're going to get a cup.
Can I borrow the sugar?
Not yet.
Can I borrow a cup?
You can get a cup, but the sugar, I'm in the way of the sugar right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So what pumpkin are we making?
We got going to make a pumpkin bread going. That's a cup.
What else are we making?
I don't know. We might make something else.
Day 2 to find out what's next.
Yes, it's that time of year. Oh my goodness, the fall stuff. And the smells of cinnamon and clove and ginger.
Oh, it's not even Halloween yet.
Well, no, fall starts here in a couple of weeks. And then we have, hey Ruby, how you doing? So that's our 1.5 cups. Here.
Halloween comes first.
Halloween does not come first. Ask DJ, because that's his birthday. Yes, I won't do it the old-fashioned way. Start. Save on ears. Maybe save on flour. Spill everywhere. I've never had made pumpkin bread with orange juice. This would be the first time. So we're going to see how that turns out. Make sure it's all nice and stirred. You want to help put this in a pan? Going upstairs. I can't wait. All right. Yeah. All right, here we go. That's all out of most of it's out of the bowl. All right, there we go. Put that over here. Make that top off. There you go. And then tap it just a little bit like you were taught when you're growing up. In 60 minutes. I said 60 to 65 minutes. So we'll give it 60 minutes. So we start timer. That's a good time. And there we go. All right. So I'll wait for her to come back down and we're going to do something else, Pumpkin. Hey, Paul, how you doing? So, whew. All righty. That's all right. We are all good. Oh, now I can sit down for a minute. I need my coffee. I'm good. So, but some people know, some people don't know. I had a doctor's appointment Friday. So, I was supposed to have this test done. She's an electrologist cardiologist. I guess that's how you say it because I have a hard time saying it. Anyway, so I was supposed to have a test done, and come to find out, the insurance would not approve this test. I don't know why. They're just being a real pain. So she wanted to see me anyway, so that's why we set it up.
Halloween does come after Thanksgiving.
I didn't say that. I said Halloween comes after fall, the first day of fall. Halloween comes before Thanksgiving. So anyway, she said she wanted to hear. Huh? Yeah, she may have the sugar. There you go, baby girl. Just be careful. I don't want sugar all over my table. Okay. So, hey Dee, how you doing? So good to see you yesterday. So, went to the doctor, went to this new cardiologist. She's a specialist cardiologist. And I told her everything that was going on and everything. And she goes, how long has this been going on? I said, since I was 14. So this has been happening for 40 years. It may not happen all the time. It can come in spurts. It goes in spurts. You know, it will start. It will stop. Some of y'all know what it is. Some people have seen me pass out because of it. But she said something is definitely going on. And since it's happened after when I was supposed to have the test, she goes, she knows how to write it up and get this insurance. So what they're going to do now is put a loop recorder in. And she goes, they grab the data from that every 3 months. And she goes, it'll last for 5 years. But she said, if I have an episode between now and 3 months, she goes, you call the office and tell them, download it now. Because I told her that it's nice. What?
Have you seen my newest episode?
Not yet. Hold on, I'm talking.
Me and my club have a TV show. It's called In Normal Life. Have you even seen the first episode?
Not yet. Can I finish talking, please?
Yes.
Thank you. So she says, I told her because since July, they've been happening more frequently. But I'm able to catch it, set myself down. She goes, if it starts, she goes, you get yourself in the floor and put your legs up because oxygen is not getting into your brain for some reason. And she explained it this way, an easy way to understand it. Your brain and your heart have brakes and gas pedals. The gas pedal is when you're in that fight or flee mode, when something's happening and you got to you got to defend yourself. So, it pumps more, the blood is pumping, all the adrenaline's going, everything else. The brakes is your brain going, oh, something's wrong, hold it. And it stops everything. So that's how she explained how your heart and blood pressure and everything, it all works together. And when the brain is like, something's not right, we're going to slow the heart down. So think about after you eat something. So after you have dinner and you sit down and everything, your brain goes, okay, you've ate, you're sitting down and you're full and your heart, you don't get to pump as, it doesn't go as fast as it normally if you're up and doing things and everything. So that's how she explained it yesterday, which is understandable. Hey, platform attorney, how you doing? So there's coming next week to schedule to get the slip reporter in, which is what they wanted to do in the first place. So just pray the insurance says yes this time. We don't have to fight with the insurance, because I'm going to call them and tell them, if y'all going to keep doing that, I'm changing the insurance, because this is ridiculous. This stuff is about 40 years. I'm 54. This started at 14 years old. 40 years. And she was like, nobody's done anything for you at all. And I told her all the excuses I've heard, everything. So I think it was a female doctor. She goes, yeah. She goes, we've heard it all. She goes, She goes, we're finding out. And I was like, yes. Finally, a doctor that listens and says going to do something instead of just brush it off as something else. So that was Friday. And then we had our Zoom fun day yesterday. Mona did what? Dee's Craft and me. And it's for subscribers and members, just come and hang out once a month, the beginning of the month. Then we'll sew and chat. I'll cook something, we'll have some good old times. And then,
I actually know a good doctor.
You know a good doctor?
It's a boy doctor.
It's a boy doctor. It's a boy doctor.
He's from India.
Okay, I think that's enough sugar. Come here.
She's from India.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that the Littlest Pet Shop?
No.
No? It's not?
It's a doctor from India.
Okay. Come here. You said you had something to tell us.
I do?
You about your club.
Oh, me and my club have a TV show. It's called In Normal Life. Runs on every single network.
It does? What is it? What happens there?
Oh, it's about 5 little girls, including me, that go through everyday challenges, but with a magical twist.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
You should really start on the first episode.
Okay. Has the first episode aired, been on to where we can see it?
The first episode is all seasons are on all networks.
It's on all the networks. Okay. There we go.
But I recommend I don't really know the name of it, but there's one that has better graphics. I'll have Happiness tell me, then I'll tell you.
You have Happiness tell me. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Happiness needs to tell me what? What does Happiness need to tell me?
Which network has the best graphics on our show?
Oh, which network has the best graphics? Okay.
Apparently she is not home.
She is not home?
I mean, she's not here. She is home.
All right. So now I was thinking about making these called pumpkin balls. So I think maybe years ago when I was a kid, we made them. I don't know. So now this one says 1 3/4 cups of oat flour or ground oats, and 1/4 cup of rolled oats. So I'm like, just used, I don't know. All right. Maybe not this one. Well, we could use honey instead of maple syrup. So I'm just reading real quick. We're gonna wing it. There we go. We're gonna wing it. All right. I gotta get this down. We want us to go wing this one and see how it works out. All right. So yeah, she had this on her head, so I washed it out. Even though she's had a bath, no, I can't do that. Yeah. I remember when the kids were little.
The peace and happiness are backwards, but after that, so
All right, show me what you did.
these are names of some of the people in my club: Happiness, Lady, and Alice. If you look really close, the eye dots are hearts. So I'm a normal girl because I changed these to heart, and I decorated the back of my clipboard with Mario stickers. I have a Mario sticker book, and I was like, okay, maybe put one here, maybe just draw something here. Let's see, sticker here, sticker here, sticker here.
There you go. She asked me that earlier. She goes, am I a normal girl about putting the stickers on the back of her clipboard? I'm like, yes, you are. Everybody does that.
And I went,
All right. That's hers. All right, so we're gonna start with this. Let's see here. Hi, Joyce. How you doing? Now, I do have almond flour, so I'm thinking about changing up and using almond flour just to see how it works out. So we need 1 3/4 cups of flour. Like I said, I'm winging it. Okay, I can't get to that. Oh, well, stuff was falling here, falling there. All right. Let's see here. Rinse this out. Then we'll draw this one. Oh. All right. All right. So 1 3/4 cups of flour. Now you use my little sealer thing. Oh yeah, see that was still good. Still all right. And it goes everywhere. So 1 3/4 cups. I'm just gonna use it all. There. You just never know. All right, so we got that in there. And then we'll need a fourth a cup of rolled oats. I'm just going to use Quaker oats. Just something quick and simple. You got that right. Pumpkin is so good. And it actually is really good for you. That's more than a fourth a cup. Oops. We're going to leave it like that. Like I said, I ain't never tried this recipe. And I looked at it and I said something else. But you know how that goes. All right. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin spice. So I have 2 tablespoons of pumpkin half tablespoons. So I'll use 2 of these to make 1. One. And this one need to go on the grocery list. You know, they don't make a big, gigantic thing of pumpkin spice. But you know what? I'm quite sure you can Google it, how to make your own, because it's only got cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and sulfing agents, which is baking soda. How about that? And then an 1/8 a teaspoon of salt, like a pinch of salt. So we'll do a pinch of salt. Half a cup of pumpkin puree. So we got a pumpkin here. And then still, I mean, that's a big can. So that still has stuff in it. Let me get another half cup. Okay, dokie. Just wanted to, that's just the way everything's been today. Here, you know, it falls, and I just look at it like, okay, dokie, you can fall. Yeah, so I'm sticking this in here. There we go. Now we got our pumpkin in there. It says 1/4 cup of creamy peanut butter, warmed if needed. A 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and then you can add chocolate chips and a teaspoon of vanilla. So, let's see here. Get that rinsed. And our peanut butter has, I think, just enough in there. So like I said, I'll use that up. Vanilla, peanut butter. We're going to get a spatula. I'm going to use a spatula to get this sucker out. Like I said, that's not much in there, but I think that's a good 1/4 of a cup in there. Come on. Alrighty. And it's a good way to use up stuff and that you have just laying around or just need to use it up. I'll try to get the rest of that out in just a minute. And then honey. Of course, it's in the closet over there. Because this honey crystallized. So, can you get in the closet and bring me the honey? It's right there on the, not the top shelf, but the next shelf. In there. Yes, that. All right. And then and a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm just going to eyeball this. That's about 1/4 of a cup. And then some vanilla. And now we get to stir. Now let's see how this comes together. If it comes together. Because every time I've tried to use almond flour, it just doesn't work for me. I can watch videos upon videos upon videos about almond flour. One's Keto Cafe. He uses the almond flour. And it works for him. And lo and behold, I'm eating my today. How about that? All right. Clean this up around here a little bit for the next step. Because you're going to get your hands dirty. All right. So, she said to roll it. I got stuff. Makes 12 to 15. Refrigerate for 10 minutes. You can roll it, I guess you said, in anything. Well, mini chocolate chips if you're using chocolate chips. Makes about 10 to 15. So, I don't know. This is what it looks like. It did work. It did come out. So, we'll use a plate. You want to help roll these balls? It'll be messy.
No, thank you.
No?
I don't want to be messy right now.
You don't want to be messy right now? I don't think I'm going to do that either.
Good question.
Good question. I'm going to use a spoon.
Why do you need to roll something into balls?
Make pumpkin balls.
Are we going to put them on sticks?
I don't know. We have to refrigerate them for 10 minutes and then we'll see how they are.
Hmm.
All right. I'm going to use a spoon. Form them into a ball. We're just going to roll them onto the plate. So now, one thing I can use almond flour for. Woohoo! Or you can save almond flour because so I guess this is more of like a gluten-free recipe. I always say because
Can I please play my tablet? I'll keep the sound off.
yes, you can play your tablet. It's made with other flour and not regular flour because they use oat flour. And what I have seen and researched on YouTube, you just take oats and blend it up. And then you have oat flour. The same thing with rice. If you're trying to save some money, just buy a big container of oatmeal. Just Google how much oats you need to make how much cups or whatever you need for oat flour. You can just make it when you need it. Let's mix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to make more than.
We have a dog.
We have a dog? When we get a dog? Was that your switch?
That was my tablet, actually.
Oh. And wave? That's not good either. But I'm glad it's not the switch. You gonna show everybody the dog?
This is our dog, and his name is Oz. Isn't he cute? My dad loves this dog.
He does.
Yeah.
I think your dad was the one that picked him out.
I picked them out, actually.
Oh, you did?
This one time he was rubbing Oz's tummy, and a fur ball went onto the door.
It did?
Uh-huh. It was so cute.
Oh, goodness. All right. So this made quite a bit. I guess it depends on how big you roll the balls. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about 16, 17. And we got 34 minutes left on the pumpkin bread. It smells so good. So much for not using my hands, right? I'll make a little one. All right, there we go. Now I'm going in the fridge for 10 minutes. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna find a place. All right, there we go. On the floor. So now we'll put a timer on for 10 minutes. Let me go wash my hands. Or, yeah, wash this hand. Hey, I'm curious myself to see how they turned out. So I was like, oh, nothing new. All righty. Now on the floor, I found out, whoops, sorry, that goes like everywhere, just like every, and hey, K-Rod Pepper, I got you going on a tablet and my other phone. Got Anastasia sending on the tablet, and then I have another phone that I really don't use. It's a backup phone. So I'm like, woo. And I was like, oh my goodness. All right. So, yeah, I say that every time. I will, if I don't post it on the live, I will post these recipes in the community tab, because that I do remember to do. Because once I finish going live, I try to hit that keypad. I don't think about anything else anymore except what's next to be done at the end of the day. It's like, you know, hey, Kathy, Rich Cat Trench, how you doing? And Inquisitive Farm, woohoo! So, yeah, we got the pumpkin bread going. We got those pumpkin balls made, and those are made with almond flour. So I will put in the community tab what I made it with and everything instead of the oat flour. But yeah, you can take rice and grind it up and make your own rice flour. You can make your own oat flour and everything else. And, you know, can I say some money from the grocery store? Oops. Just some little, you know, things to have, you know. You know, if you have, you know, winter's coming. And we all know the old wise tale. If you have a hot, dry, hard summer, you're going to have a cold, hard winter. So, you know, you know, look at one, look at the other, and you do what you need to do. You know, I'm old school, the way my parents and grandparents taught me about not prepping for the world, but prepping for the winter time. You just never know. And then I was watching Andrea. If y'all haven't gone and checked her channel out, she was talking about I think her daughter gave her a another can opener, and I was like, yeah, that's the saying. One is nine, two is one. So always have a spare, because like she said, one of them can break and then you're out of a can opener and then you need one, and you just then you gotta go to the store and buy one. So and I still have some pumpkin left, about up to here I have left. So I will put that in a jar, stick that in the fridge. Probably make like pumpkin milkshakes. I don't know how much is that. That's like 10 serving size per container. A third of a cup is a serving. Yeah, I'm not doing the math on that and how much I've used. I'll just measure how much left in the can. That's the easy way. And then we'll go from there. But that's right. Work smarter, not harder. That's what. Oh, she says work easier, not harder. I think that's the same concept. Hey, Francis, how you doing? In my community tab, I'll put all the recipes in my community tab sometime today, this afternoon, or tomorrow, because we have tasks stuff we have to review for tomorrow for Monday school and stuff. So that ain't gonna be no fun. But it's not a busy week, so that's a good thing. So hopefully, we'll be done soon and she doesn't drag things out. So I was like, I should have been used to that, because I'm telling you, if you see her day, that's her dad. 100% all the way through is how Anastasia is. All the time. So I was just like, some canned pumpkin that needs to be used. I think I'll try and make some pumpkin cookies. Oh, that sounds good. And pumpkin muffins and cookies. So on that, C Farm is having a cookie collab next month, October. So she invited me to do that. We did Gale Southern Living Fall Fest 23 this year. I still have to do that video of who the semifinalist is. So I'll be doing that this week. And then, let's see here. Then my emails get like, I clean it out and then they start coming. I'm like, it's all right. It's all good. Now, the Lord just blesses in so many ways. Let's see here. And then for the next two. The 12 days of cookies. So it will run from 11/15 to 12/15. So in November. So we got time to plan and stuff and everything. So that's. Well, I don't know. It could be. So, this is the fun time of year. All year long is fun with all the different holidays. But it's just something special when September comes around through the first of the year. It's just those special goodies that we always just get once a year. But I was like, why have them once a year? We should be able to have them any time of the year we want to. But there are just some things that are just made for the holidays. And I had that cookbook over there, but the holidays, I'm still going to try to do that log roll again. This time, I'll take my time, watch some videos of how to do it and everything, and see about how making the cream filling dairy-free, and just so it can spread, and then you roll it. And it's called a Yule log, and I always love those. But my favorite things, the time of year, oh my goodness, it comes out at Christmas, is a pecan log roll. I love those things. We can have them because they got milk in them. So it's like, I'll go look up and see if I can find a recipe. Now, pecans are expensive, so I might chop up some pistachios and make a pistachio log roll. You know, they come like they used to come out real big, but now they're like really small. They have that cream filling in the middle. I was like, those are the best. I love those growing up. And then some other things that are coming with the channel, not as far as I want to say prepping, but some ideas of how to store food. I've got some Mylar bags, and I've got some ideas about some with the dry fruit and everything. Just like if you're just going to go hiking or have it in the car, you can eat a snack, or things break down. Just have a flat tire on the side of the road, and it may be a couple hours for somebody to come help you. You just never know. Or on a trip, like a road trip, something quick and simple to have if you're going on a road trip. Now, I know this weekend there was a couple of meetups, the Shindig in Alabama, and then Kentucky. I think it was in Alabama. I know like Stringfield Witch Farm and Living Miracle Homestead and all them had theirs in Kentucky this weekend. So this is the 5th year I didn't get to go see that. 4th, 5th year, something like that. But next year I'm going. I didn't go this year because we didn't know if it was a test, if I was seeing the heart doctor, or what was going on. I didn't get to go to a meetup. Oh, and on top of all that, I get the lovely news. Yeah, y'all ready for this? Because of these episodes happening, the doctor told me I can't drive right now. She goes, "You're not driving for 3 months." I'm like, she goes, "Do you drive?" I'm like, "No." I said, "He does," because my son went with me. I said, "He does." She goes, "Good." She goes, "You're not driving for 3 months." And I'm like, okay, that's good with me. I don't know if that, I really don't go anywhere. And yes, I see you. I don't go anywhere except to the doctors and to the test. And I said, that's it. She goes, "Good." She goes, "Because you're not driving anywhere." And I was like, okay, that's fine with me. And I was like, yeah, it's very soft. You have anything interesting you want to tell everybody?
This is our pet.
That's our pet. It looks like a fox. Now, doggy.
He's a wolf.
He's a wolf.
Yep.
Ooh, he's a wolf.
He's a wolficorn.
Exactly. Stuff happens, especially the weather.
He's a wolficorn. The wolficorn. Much. Grandma.
I see that.
It's a wolficorn.
That's a wolficorn.
Oh, I have another pet, so I'll go get him. He's right there.
So, yeah. No, so no driving for me. I was like, and she goes, because they got me up on the whatever the thing is, and she goes, "You need," I said, "Well, I have arthritis in my hip really bad." And it's like, she goes, "I can tell." She goes, "They done anything for you for that?" I'm like, "No, because nobody wants to do anything yet because we need to fix my heart." And I was like, because I was supposed to go for a colonoscopy. And that's like when I told them the first time, I said, they asked, "You have any heart issues?" Like, "I don't know. We're trying to figure that out now." So I had to cancel that one, call back the second time, and I told them about the heart monitor and everything. So, "Oh, we'll just let you get pre-administration and see what happened." I said, I had to cancel that one. Then I go to the third one.
That's why I so good about me carrying him.
So, hey, Amboy's corner. Hey, Jen. So she goes, I said, "Hold on, I'm talking." So I'm like, well, the third time the girl asked me about, did I have a heart problem? And I say, yes. And this is what we found out. She goes, "Oh, no." She goes, "Pre-admission ain't going to sit there let you do anything because you have to go under colonoscopy." She goes, "If something happens to you," she goes, "we're not going to be responsible." She goes, "You get that fixed first. Then you can call us back and see what's going on." We got to laughing. She goes, yep, that's right. She goes, they did the right thing. Oh, thank you so much. So, you know, here we go. Bible time. So, talking about Joseph Prince says, right time, right place this year. And all through the year, I've seen it different times and everything else. And I was talking to Jamie the other day, and Eddie went to the doctor. He told us, I said, he went to the doctor. They changed his meds and everything. And I was telling her, I said, you know, right doctor, right place, right time. The Lord works, and we want to go fast. And sometimes the Lord says, let's just slow down. Just let's breathe a little bit. He goes, I'm working on everything. Just, you know, some things aren't ready for you, and you may be ready. But just take your time. And I was like, it was so, like uplifting and a ton of weight off my shoulders. You know, these doctors are finally getting to the right doctors to find out what's going on. And that's just like with everything. You know, if somebody sends you something and if somebody's trying to give you something and then you want to be a blessing to you, accept it. That's a blessing to them. And that's how God uses us to bless each other. Happy Sunday. So yeah, I got 20 minutes to go on this.
This is our other pet.
That's the other pet. Oh no, you
Pick
did
him up.
not bring that pet down here.
Pick him up.
I am not picking him up.
Why not?
Because I don't like that pet. You have to pick it up. If you want to show everybody what this pet is, you pick it up.
His name is Atkins.
It's Atkins. Oh, poor little Atkins. I don't like snakes, so sorry. Yeah. But he's a softy snake.
Yes, he is.
He is a softy snake. I'm sorry if I hurt y'all's ears, but we were just playing around.
Spends most of his time in the day camp with his friend Mimic.
Oh, he has a day camp they go to? All right, I'm going to check this and see. Because that should already been an hour. Oh, don't that look good? It smells so good. Okay, dokie. Oh, goodness. All right, so at 1 o'clock, DJ's Cartoon Universe is going live. He's doing anime this Sunday. He's been doing that for a couple of Sundays. And then so yeah, 1 o'clock, you can check him out. We're gonna try and see if that's fun. No, not yet. Did not come out clean. So we gotta put this back in. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. I'll give it that extra couple minutes I had it out so because it can warm back up. Now, do y'all lick the knife? Do you do this? Oh, that's so good. Yes, I did. All right, but we can take the pumpkin balls out of the fridge. Ooh. So, yeah, there we go. Baby girl. Oh, she's playing her game. All right, so these have been in the fridge for 10 minutes. Let's see how they are. I mean, they're not hard. You can still, they're kind of soft still. All right. So let's see if I can get instructions and let's see how they're supposed to be. All right. So roll them Did now that. Well, you can walnuts. That's what I was looking for. And toppings can be like walnuts or coconut. Ooh, I got coconut. And I have cocoa powder. Ooh, can I be like raw? Yeah, no. All right. So let's see here. There we go. And she talks about how long they keep. You can freeze them. So her sachets are gluten free because she used that oat flour. I used almond flour. So there's an option right there. Looking for gluten free things. I know it said 10 minutes in the fridge. Da, 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 da. Mix well, combine, blah, blah, blah. Texture. Now, how about that? You know, have you ever had that happen? You know you read it, or you read it somewhere, or you saw it, you go back to see it, and it's not there. Or you put something somewhere, and you go to find it, and it's not in the place where you put it. And you get to thinking, no, I had it there. Did I move it somewhere? And then you really start thinking everything. It's like, I know I'm not losing my mind. If that chance now, oh, wait a minute, if I scroll down just a little bit longer. Oh, and then these glasses. Refrigerate for 10 minutes to a firm. So there we go. I will put all that in the community tab. So they're kind of like, they're not firm, they're still soft. Maybe because of the almond flour. But she said you can freeze them. We'll try one. Oh, that's good. That is really good. So you can put them back in the fridge for a little bit longer. Now I understand when she's talking about the cocoa powder, about rolling it in that. Or maybe take it like a sifter, or take a sifter and just take the cocoa powder and just brush over it like you would with powdered sugar. You use cocoa powder instead. But that has turned out really good. Oh my goodness, I'll be all gone today. Because I know I'll be eating them. Did you eat your breakfast? Yeah. You ate all of it? Want one? Well, come here and pick one. Here comes the taste tester. She's going to be the one.
Taste tester is the photo bomber.
Uh-huh. She's my photo bomber. She's my baby girl. She's a taste tester.
Just a minute. I gotta test you something.
She's my sidekick.
I'm no sidekick.
You're not a sidekick. You're a hero.
No hero either.
Then what are you?
I know what I am.
Yeah.
Fine, I could be the sidekick.
Hi, Vita. How you doing? Oh, she got her a skewer. I don't know if they're hard enough for that. They may be too soft. Just pick one and let's. All right. Just put your hand underneath that. Oh, everybody wants to see. See, baby. Don't open your mouth. Just eat. do you think? Yay, nay,
Or don't eat orange juice.
No, the orange juice is in the pumpkin bread.
Oh.
That's not orange juice in it.
Ugh.
Alright, come around.
Oh, that one tastes sour.
It tastes sour?
Oh.
Well, go around to the trash can.
Ugh.
So I have something for me. How about that? Oh, that made me think about something with the pumpkin. I can use this quick recipe I use to make the I don't want to say tart, but the dessert that had like you put fruit in it. And I've used blueberry. We've done apples and strawberries. I can use pumpkin for that, and definitely because they buy. I mean, it's not being mean, but they buy stuff for them to have that I can't have. Potato chips and other sweets and everything. I don't eat potatoes anymore because eating potatoes makes me hurt. Hey, Quilted Farm Chicken. Quilted Chicken Farm.
Quilted Farm Chicken?
The Quilted Chicken Farm. Woohoo!
Quilted Farm Chicken?
So, and then, like tomatoes and potatoes. All your nightshades, all peppers. So, and eggplant. Those are some of my favorite foods. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. I better put that down because I sneeze. I was spilling that coffee. You ever done that? Pick up your coffee and I was like, oh no, you're gonna sneeze, and then you forgot to put it down when you sneeze. You can't even sneeze, you jerk or something like that, and that just goes everywhere. So, and then we're talking about making stuff. So I'm coming up with a couple of things, here soon. Some other videos and everything, and then like I said, I got those collabs going. I've got to do Gail Southern Loving her Fall Fest 23. That's gonna be a separate video because I ain't even picked the winner or nothing yet. I'm just like the last couple of days, I just couldn't really move. And yesterday, oh my goodness, after we finished the Zoom, because I was sitting there at one point and Monica goes, I hope she didn't fall out of her chair. And I was like, no, I'm still here. And I was like, I sat down afterwards and I had to go sit in the rocking chair because I was dizzy. I was just like out of the blue. And I'm like, okay, Ducky, what's going on here? So I was like, I ate. It's not my blood sugar. So I have no diabetes. I am not diabetic. I have no blood sugar problems. I have no high cholesterol, no high blood pressure. You name it, I don't have it. My doctor said, Nancy, if you didn't have the degenerative disc disease and your fibromyalgia, well, he goes, you're in perfect health, even for being overweight, because that would be your only issue. I said, yeah, I know. So he is so funny, though. He's a great doctor. So we got to laughing. I was like, yeah, I know. It's okay. I said, I told the Lord a long time ago I didn't want all those things, so he gave me something else. He started laughing. He goes, Virginia, pain. I'm like, I've been pain all my life. What are you talking about? I'm like, what? I said, well, if you grew up with the family I grew up with, you would be in pain too. He goes, not nice. I said, well, they weren't nice either. I mean, not all the time. Well, no. We had some good moments growing up, but as I got older and a teenager and a grown adult, that's family I did not have anything to contact with or anything for many, many reasons. But, always reflect on the good. Yeah, the bad happened, let it go. Let the Lord, I'm telling you, I've seen it all my life When you let things go, you let the Lord take care of it and give it to God. And I know it's hard. There are times that it's hard and it comes back and everything. And you just ask the Lord with the little faith, mustard seed faith, to keep on going. Give it to Him. Let it go. Let the Lord heal your heart and everything. And I'm telling you, it comes back to them. Sometimes we see it, sometimes we don't. But I have seen it all over my lifetime. I've seen it many, many, many times. People who done me wrong, did stuff to me, you name it, it'd be mind blowing if I would sit here. It would take us more than an hour and a half. But all that people have, I mean it, God will take care of it. Let it go. And, you think of that song, but give it to God, and the days that are hard not to give it to God, just tell Him to help you through that day. He will. But I was like, yep, I've seen it happen. God does take care of you in more ways than one, and He'll restore to you more than you ever think or imagine. Those are His promises. Hey, y'all, the heck, how you doing? Well, we got 2 Bible stories today. How about that? God is good. Pain and all, because I'm still here. Because I do have a video about things, not scary things that should have not been here. Oh my goodness. I almost drowned when I was 18. Different things that people have done to me all my life. Flat tires, you name it. Try to have carbon monoxide poisoning. Let's see here. I got stung by a scorpion, and then in 2007, I had an accident and went to the hospital, and I was like, I can have everything. Don't have anything. I've had Percocet, and my son that lives with me, he watched my heart, the monitor go down. So I've died and come back. And I was like, when the Lord's not through with you, nothing is going to stop you. And I mean nothing, because not even death stopped this time. Because many times I should have been not here. Put it this way. Between car accidents, the drowning, the medicine reaction and everything. And the Lord's like, nope, you go back. I'm not done. You're not done. You've got things to do. So here is a living testament that even the worst things of worst can happen. God is like, He's not through with you. You're still here. You've got things to do. And I was like, and I've always been the type of person in school and everything, encouraging people, having fun, laughing and everything. And that's why I get the giggles, because my mom could never understand that. They could give me the hand-me-downs or, the junky things and everything, and I was still happy. It didn't bother me, I looked at it, the Lord was blessing me. So, they didn't want it. I got it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And did something with it. And see, Anastasia's that way too. Her dad and her are the same way. They could take a piece of paper, cut it up, and have like this much left of it, and like, don't throw it away because I can use it for something else. And she does. She takes anything. She takes a cardboard box and do something with it. Hey, Dad, how you doing? And it's like that mind working, and you see it working. It's like, what are you thinking in there? But she comes up with the most amazing stuff and everything. So it's like, y'all see it. We're talking about Stuffy Land, her stuffies, and what was your name of your hospital? Hey, she's playing her game. She came up with the name of a hospital for stuffies and a restaurant and there. Happy Heels Hospital. That's right. And I was like, oh, so she comes with all kinds of stuff. And then I get more stuffies, even though we put stuffies downstairs. We'll get you something to drink, honey. You got coffee over there.
My tea.
You gonna get your tea? So let's see if the bread is done. good. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells of fall. Woohoo! Maybe just a little bit. Let me wipe this off. Just to make sure. Because it's that metal. Yeah, maybe just a minute or so. Yeah, we got a few more minutes on that. That's gonna go off, but I'm gonna put that back in. We'll stop that. And I'll put a timer on my phone because it's 12:40. Let's see here. We'll do it about, we'll give it like 5 more minutes. How about that? We can chit and chat and jab and talk for 5 more minutes. Oh goodness. Gary Bell 29, he has after Double Dogs on Saturdays, chit chat and chew the fat. You ever heard that growing up? All the time. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. And the things that come on, hey Jonathan, how you doing? So you know the old sayings that we heard growing up. We just thought that was just so unusual. And then they're coming back. I think it's pretty cool. So we got 5 minutes left on the bread. I'm going to leave these back in there for a little bit longer. All right, so let's see here. I'll do something. I'm curious. I got to open the coconut anyway. So we're going to set this. So here's our chocolate. All right. Let's get a scepter. I need to get a small scepter, but that's all right. So we're going to do like one of these with chocolate on it. Or a couple. And we'll see how that turns out. There we go. So we got and there's enough there that I can like bowl it. Let's see here so everybody can see what's going on. Sit those in the chair. Let's move the coffee over here. Play-by-play action. And welcome to the ball game with the play-by-play action in the kitchen going on. Let's just roll that like that. I'll roll this one like that. And that one has the chocolate. And then we're going to do the coconut. So we'll put a little bit of coconut in the bowl. Whoop, that's more than a little bit. Oh well. So we'll take this one over here. And they say you can, she did in coconut, walnuts is what she did. I'll do a few since these are for me anyway. And coconut. I sit there and or you could take like cashews. Those are expensive. You know, just plain nuts or something like that. Maybe we'll do one more. All right, there we go. And then now we're going to taste test them. Sticky hands. Rinse my hands. There we go. And here's another brand that we use. It's called Dandy's Marshmallows. That's also dairy free. So we're gonna sit here and see what this tastes like. Make sure I sit in the chair and not in the floor. So here's a chocolate one. Yeah, that kind of makes that dry now. The chocolate should be in it and not coating it. Yeah. And then we'll try a coconut one. That's good. Again, that's more like should be like mixed in it. You never know. You say you don't know until you try. So that we are going to get the bread out. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you bringing that snake over here again?
Hey.
Whoop.
His
Put
name,
it on my hand.
hey, his name is Atkins. Get his name right.
Oh, you bringing Atkins over here again?
Uh-huh. You don't seem
Oh.
happy?
I just don't like snakes.
He's a good snake.
He's a good snake. That one came out clean.
He
That one came out clean.
wasn't even inside the gift shop.
That one came out clean. Woohoo!
He wasn't even inside the gift shop.
He wasn't.
He was outside in an outdoor gift shop.
Oh wow!
And it was a cold day, I hope you know.
So that is pumpkin bread. Pumpkin balls.
Cold day, and he was standing outside. I hope you know that.
Okay, and our pumpkin balls. Actually, they're coming gluten free, so that's pretty cool.
And here's literally the only brown cake on a rack.
Oh goodness. So, there you go. Pumpkin, anybody? It's pumpkin time. So there we go. That's what we did today for pumpkins, the pumpkin bread, the pumpkin balls. I will post those links, post those recipes in the community tab and where I found them and everything to give credit to those people because this was not my idea. Oh my goodness, they are so good. Now, like this one, probably if you just roll it and push the chocolate in it. Let's see. That's better. A lot better. Maybe if it was powdered sugar. And if you're going to use cocoa powder, mix it in there instead. And the same. We'll mix it all together. So let's see how the coconut tastes. Mm-hmm. Both of them. I would mix it together. I wouldn't use those. And if you're looking for something soft to have to eat, those are really soft. So those are easy to share. I say gum. Because my grandfather, my mom's dad, he had dentures and everything. He would gum his food before he would use his dentures because, right then it had that gray stuff to put between your gums and your dentures. He would eat with those dentures. It was so hilarious. He just, they were like, so my grandmother would go, Horace, why is it nothing to eat? That's hilarious.
actually get a dinner table and we're a normal family.
I know. There we go. So there we go. That's our pumpkin stuff for the day. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin's good.
Pumpkin.
So I
Pumpkin.
have to measure how much
Pumpkin.
is left in that
Pumpkin.
and see about
Pumpkin.
making me
Pumpkin.
pumpkin muffins or
Pumpkin.
something else this
Pumpkin.
week.
Pumpkin.
Or my Bisquick little dessert thing. Sounds so good. So, but before we go, I am going to pray. You ready?
Yes.
Why is Atkins in the kitchen?
He does not want to be near us.
Oh, okay. That's okay. So, are you ready to pray?
Just a minute. Oh, no.
So,
Back here.
and also, the 14th of October, stop by because we're having some fun things going on with Mama Did What, Dee's Crafting Channel, and me. If you go look through the little shorts, it tells you more about what's going on October 14th. Lots of things behind the scenes going on.
Check out the behind the scenes videos for more.
All right, you ready now?
Yeah.
Dear Lord, we thank you so much for this day, giving us a new day of health, safety, provision, protection that you give to us every day, and mercies are new and everlasting, and that we can come to you as your children, as as a father loves his children. We can come to you and ask for anything that we need. I thank you for all the people in the chat and those who will watch later, that you have blessed them throughout this week. May they find favor in everywhere they go and everything that they do. And you do exceedingly abundantly of all we ask or imagine. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Ephesians 3:20 through 21. There you go. She thinks this is funny. We have a real dog, and it's always licking her face and everything else, and a kitty cat and everything. What are you doing? No. Okay, that's enough.
Come on, guys.
Ah. Yeah, we've been here for an hour and 22 minutes. So DJ is coming up next, DJ's Cartoon Universe at 1 o'clock. If I can get to his link real quick. If y'all haven't checked him out, let's see here. Let's drop DJ's link. Let me turn my volume down. Oh, come on. There we go. I just dropped his link. I'll give it a few minutes to come in, and then that fun stuff. Sharing everybody out. Now I did do that real quick. All last week, week before last, I finally got that whole list that these people I'm like subscribed to or I see that are on and everything. And when Sunday through Saturday, and there are some people that haven't been live all that time because they've taken a break or whatever, I will, let y'all know. It's like Garden State Gardener. He took the summer off. He was busy with his son and everything. So he's back to doing Sunday Fun Day. So I'll drop his link in the community tab too, because Sunday Fun Day, he always has something going on and a giveaway. So that's something fun to go see and everything. Oh, you're welcome, KY Prepper. Thank y'all for coming and everything. We've had fun. This smells wonderful. Oh, it's so warm. I don't know if it can come out just yet. I usually like to let it cool before I get to come out. No, I did spray this. I don't need paint spray. I use paint spray. No, I'm not talking about my kids. Yeah, it's still hot. So I will do a short when I take this out. But here we go. One more time, everybody. Take a sniff. Smell of fall. Here we go. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. God bless. Stay safe. And we'll see you next time on.
If you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. See you next time on I Treasure Home. See you next time on I Treasure Home, the videos over. Goodbye.
See y'all later.